Alright, welcome back to Cold Fear. So last time I thought I was closer to the end than I really was. And I played for almost 2 hours straight, and it turned out the end was nowhere in sight, and I got kind of burnt out, and I apologize for that. But now we're back, and we're gonna see maybe we can get to the ending this time. I hardly remember what happened. All right, so yeah, we picked up some documents last time that I didn't bother to read. So we're gonna do that now. Experimental subject G3R1, control subject B, Gardenov, was sedated then deliberately infected. Forced ingestion. Received no antidote. Showed first signs of metamorphosis within 20 minutes. Base phase of metamorphosis complete within 2 hours. Symptoms increased muscle mass, regeneration of tissue after injury, modification of internal organs, excessive hunger for protein, shutdown of all higher brain function. Experimental subject G302, control subject S. Fratnev, no contamination, received 20 milliliters of serum A9. Side effect, mild thoracic skin rash. Experimental subject G303, test subject G. Petrov, killed himself by repeatedly bashing his head against the bars of his cell once infected. No data collected. Experimental subject G304, B. Vidalav. Subject was sedated and then contaminated by forced ingestion. Received 20 milliliters of serum A9B, visible mutations after 14 minutes but did not continue along expected track. Mutation continued in asymmetrical pattern, causing disproportionate development of the upper left limb. The contaminating agent seems to have infected his limb and multiplied within it. Subject's entire body showed great resistance, including exposure to fire. Only the left arm showed any signs of vulnerability. Subject destroyed after 15 days of observation. Risk too great. Experimental subject G305, B. Carrion. Subject was infected with 20 mils of serum A9, then put down. Subject was infected posthumously. Exocell demonstrated its ability to revivify corpses in otherwise good condition. Serum had no apparent effect. Experiment subject G306, H. Abash. Subject was sedated and contaminated by forced injection. Injections 10 mils of serum A9B and 10 mils of A10, neurotransmitter blocker. Onset of mutation was delayed for 9 hours, 32 minutes. Symptoms: increased muscle mass, aggression, improved regeneration properties, pigmentation, alteration of skin and eyes, reduced higher brain activity, especially cognitive functions. Dissection revealed a tendril along the spinal column, but in a deteriorated form. This could be the breakthrough we are looking for. Official report on the exocell's life cycle and reproduction. Dr. V. Kamsky and Dr. P. Bakarev. Extracts. There are two main phases to the exocell life cycle: reproduction and contamination. To reproduce, the exocell transforms itself into what we now call breeders, stationary organic structures of potentially considerable size, basically shapeless, and particularly repulsive in appearance. When the exocells enter this phase, they find a safe, isolated location, usually high up, attach themselves firmly to it with their tendrils, and immediately start growing. The breeder starts hatching out new contaminators within 24 hours. Though an asexual budding process, contaminators are small, fast, and highly mobile. When attacked, they curl up into what could be called a fetal position, exposing a hard external shell, but which is quite soft and vulnerable on the inside. Their mission is to find a host, infect it parasitically, and feed on it from the inside. It may need to repeat the process several times, but eventually this produces an adult, mature exocell, ready to settle down as a breeder and start producing more contaminators. Physically speaking, contaminators are weak. As a result, they can only contaminate dead, dying, or weakened hosts. Healthy, strong organisms can easily fight them off. This explains why hungry exocells seek to weaken their prey before contaminating it. Once the exocell has integrated its host, and up to 7 can share a single host. It effectively takes control of it by sending tendrils into the host's brain. Thus, to permanently eliminate an infected host, its brain must be destroyed. In fact, the host's other body parts are all but indestructible. Muscle mass increases at a spectacular rate, and bruised or injured tissue heals almost immediately. As Professor Nikolai Kostiknev explained during our last encounter, this process requires large amounts of protein. Human protein is particularly preferred, since it will be building human cells. As a precaution, the contaminators also shut down their host's higher brain functions, essentially switching off the host's personality. The body is left to defend itself and find food. Moreover, it seems that during a more advanced stage in the mutation process, the contaminators reactivate certain of their host's intellectual functions, turning them into their advantage to perceive space, use tools, and even devise and communicate strategies. One of the main benefits of this is to facilitate the search for new potential hosts by attacking, wounding, and killing other healthy humans. As indicated above, even bodies that are dead but in otherwise good condition can be reanimated by the exocells, which energizes that host's nervous and muscular systems. The tendril in the brain turns the corpse into an extension of the exocell's body in a sort of monstrous symbiosis. Bodies frozen for months or even years could conceivably be used in this fashion by the contaminators. At a certain stage in the mutation, which varies according to individual hosts, the process is reversed. The contaminators escape from the host body, which enters a state of rapid putrefaction. The same occurs when an exocell is forcibly extracted from a body, usually by destroying the host's brain or burning it entirely. Whilst we are learning more each day, our results are already highly promising. Obviously, the next stage is to control the whole process to obtain what we are all striving for. We remain confident. Victor. To Major Anishenko from Maintenance Unit. Yellow valves. Major, while I appreciate the fact that your men have effectively ceased vandalizing the red fuel pipe valves, I am most disappointed to learn that they have now turned their targets to the yellow steam pipe valves. These are, if anything, even more dangerous and troublesome to repair. I realize that labor costs are not an issue here. However, I would prefer our men not to serve the interests of Kamsky's experiments, rather than being burnt to death by jets of hot vapor. Furthermore, the scientists run the risk of an accident at any moment. Thank you. We have observed the electric discharges have no effect on the exocell's neuronal network. However, once the exocell has taken control of a body, both the exocell and its host are vulnerable to any source of electricity. In fact, prolonged exposure to a strong electrical charge results in death. As a precaution, we have electrified the floors in the experimental chamber. This system is only to be used in case of an extreme emergency. Alright, that catches us up on all our reading. Now then, what's our objective? To get back to Anna, I have to take the elevator in the scientific module. Okay. Do we find what we're looking for? This code is used to access the PC in the experimental chamber. forgot about the invisible enemies. What do you think of that? Home slice. Kind of bugs me they don't drop any items when they die. Oh well. All right. Hey, what are you doing down there? Stop that. Stop doing that down there.
What do you know? Access granted.
Oh, alright. If you say so. Nothing again. All burnt. Yeah, I wonder why it's all burnt. Ammo for the AK.
The damn thing's stuck. It's unlocked.
Just like every door in this game. Why is my flashlight doing that? Like, I get the lights might be flickering, but why is my flashlight flickering in sync with them?
Добей меня! Добей! Прошу!
This might be the most atmospheric part of the game so far, actually. Whoops. I accidentally shot my, like, smell thing. My smell dart. My scented candle dart. Come on, son. Now, what do you think of that? Suka. Hey, Suka. Oh, that guy has a headache. Someone get him an Advil or an ibuprofen, something like that. I need a fire extinguisher, or just the sprinkler system that only exists in that one spot. Oh no, there's more than one. Okay, I forgive you. Hey, there's a fire extinguisher. Pretty sure that's the guy that said he wanted us to kill him. do you think of that? Is that done electrocuting, or is it? I'm gonna wait a second just to find out, because I'm afraid. I feel like it's shorted out, but I don't know. I can't. There's no way to know for sure. All right, I'm assuming it's shorted out. Take the little lift. Yes, I want to save. Save successful. Oh, my stomach has been hurting all day and it's getting on my nerves. Is it finally time for us to fight these things, or what? Right, I got the antidote last episode. That's what I got out of that, like, hospital room. So now I just need to go find where that monster put Anna.
Hostile life form detected in a high security area.
Great.
Begin evacuation protocol B. Repeat. Begin evacuation plan B. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test.
Oh, now it's time for us to fight.
Area cleared. Doors unlocked.
Never mind. I know I'm gonna have to fight these things. I know it. I know it. I can feel it in my tits. Alright, what room is Anna in? We have to reach the decontamination room where I'll find Anna. Just hope it's not too late. Decontamination room. That's one of these, right? In fact... Okay, this is the one that's weak in his left arm.
Warning.
Right?
One of the holding cells has been breached.
Yeah, I see that.
Alert. Intruder detected. Alert.
His left arm from his perspective or mine? I'm assuming from his perspective, but, you know, there's... It's hard to tell. For fuck's sake, this might be the first time I die. Got him.
Area cleared. Doors unlocked.
I don't think I've died yet. I'm pretty sure I've not died once this whole playthrough. I'd like to keep it that way, but I'm probably not going to. Yeah, I came this way earlier, back on the last part when I was just completely lost. Alright. But you know what? As long as the monsters are still cleared out, I'm not really worried about it. So I clearly came this way and Anna wasn't here, and now she is.
I'm sorry, Anna. So this is it, Tom. 2 patients, 1 cure.
Oh, alright. I like...
Hanson, move it. You've got work to do and you're running out of time.
I know. Let's make a deal. I get those notes, you take care of Anna. Get her out of here.
You play hardball, Hanson, but you got a deal.
Right. I'm on my way.
The name's Jim. Jim Hansen. Where the fuck she go? I cured her and she's gone. I mean, maybe I was collapsed for a little while, but like I feel like she'd stick around. I have to find the scientific dormitory. Kamsky's laptop has to be there. The dormitory. I have no clue where the dormitory is. Guess we're gonna have to just find out. Could it be through one of these doors? This game really could have used a map. I'm so sad it doesn't have one. I'm gonna assume it's this way somewhere. Yeah. Considering. Oh, poor baby. Well, he ran and oh well, I guess. I keep forgetting that this is the like elevator that got stuck.
Tom, you all right?
Anna, you saved my life. Thanks all the same.
You need to help me destroy this place.
No, I need to find your father's notes. Once I do that, Bennett will find a way to get you out of here.
You die.
Probably, but you'll be safe, Anna. That's what counts. Goodbye.
Why does my character care about her so much? We met today. Oh, fuck. And she called me a whore the first time we talked. I mean, I know I didn't really say anything, but, like, still, I'm just shy. Sick bay. Is there another door in here that I can take?
The damn thing's stuck.
The damn thing's stuck. Oh, doesn't look that way. Well, as long as there's enemies spawning, I'm headed the right way. Man, the shotgun is so good, and it's the only gun that you can't actually, like, aim. Even though you can, but, like, you can't. So I want you to go through and count all the headshots I get with the shotgun versus other guns. Only on live targets though, because like I've gotten a lot of headshots on dead enemies, and those don't count. What's going on? Something's like trying to break through. Can I, like, help it out?
Locked.
I guess it's just gonna trigger when I go to, like, leave the room. It's probably another one of those big armed dudes.
Locked.
Okay. So what do I do? Oh boy. Alright, let's figure this out. Because clearly I'm supposed to do something. The game took the time to show me this with the camera. Oh hey, look, a
A
gun.
handheld grenade launcher. What's this doing here?
Did I miss that when I came through here last, or was it just, like, not accessible? Oh. Okay, let's be careful. Okay, so I did end up getting the grenade launcher. For a little bit there, I thought I was not going to get it.
It's opening.
No? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, it's a weird locking mechanism they have on that door. Let's try this out. Cool, almost killed myself. Here he comes. Come on, boy. Come on. Where are you? He ran away. Maybe he bled out. Like I'm going to if I don't get a med kit. Does this lead up to the dormitories? Hopefully. Oh yeah, that's right. I'd hate to have my first death in the game be because of water. Like, I might not finish this series if that happened. I'd be too hurt. I'd delete it off my channel. Well, there's my first death. MIA. Do I really have to go all the way back? Oh, alright.
Hanson, move it. You've got work to do and you're running out of time.
Speedrun time, boys.
Let's make a deal. I get those notes. You take care of Anna. Get her out of here.
You play hardball, Hanson, but you got a deal.
Right. I'm on my way.
All right. Speedrun shoes in 3, 2, 1. There, how's that for speed running? Alright, let's try this again. Let's try not to kill ourselves. And by that I mean I'm running right the fuck through the room. Because screw fighting this guy in such a small space with so many explosives. Yeah, what do you think of that? Bet you didn't see that coming. Go say hi to our friend again. Hello, how do... Alright, I'm going to dormitory now. I'm assuming is this area. And
It's unlocked.
Is this laptop in this little room that's hard to get into? I heard that. No, this is just like a little area with items to help you. Stop doing that? I think that did it. Scientist dormitory. Is it in here?
I gotta find a way to get into the science personnel's dorm.
Okay.
There must be a way to get from this room into the science personnel's dorm.
Oh god, there's something bad happening in that stall. Okay, this whole game, that's the second enemy I've seen that's a monster, but he had a gun. Like, they're monsters. Why do they also need guns? Oops. You know, the soundtrack's pretty okay sometimes. Like, I don't mind the soundtrack, actually. In fact, I think the soundtrack is one of the best things about this game. If I'm being honest. Here we go.
I found Kamsky's laptop.
Good work. Now, attach your headset to the USB port and start uploading the data.
I'm on it, Chief. Antidote file is incoming.
Got it. What's next?
Nothing. I'm pulling the plug.
Don't try to be funny, Hansen.
Hey, according to you, that file is all you really need.
You listen good, Hansen. You get that uplink working right now. I want that data.
You want the rest of this? Come get it yourself. Hey, is that offer to blow up this place still open?
Tom! Yes, yes, of course!
Great. Tell me what I have to do.
So we're not gonna...
I found some of the explosive supply, but I don't have enough for both platforms. There's a supply room below the waterline where you can get more.
Security?
Of course. I'll call you with the code when I find it, and I'll mark the spots where you need to set the charges. I know everything there is to know about this place, including how to destroy it.
So we're not concerned with saving her anymore? We're just... all of a sudden we're just... My character is moody as fuck. Anyway, I guess we're just gonna blow the place. We're gonna Michael Bay it. A letter from Kamsky to Anna. What I promised you in my last letter is now coming about. The power within me is greater than that I imagined in my wildest dreams. Still, I have the impression that my metamorphosis is not yet complete. My arms are continuing to develop. Soon, whoever approaches me will have to suffer the consequences of my furious anger. Anna, at last I have found what I've been looking for, an appointment with immortality. Come with me, Anna. It's the most beautiful of all kingdoms. I have built it for you. Anna, my dear daughter. I feel so strong. I must destroy the antidote. I don't want to go back to where I came from. Alright. Anna's dad is a delusional psychotic nut job. And that is where we're going to end the episode. So, thank you for watching. There's a good chance that the next episode might be the last episode. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment any suggestions. And please consider subscribing for more content. As always, have a good night, and thank you for watching.